Alright, I'm going to be going over the ball and hand rules today. I know a lot of people have never played by these rules and they're a little confused by them. If you played in a league, you're probably familiar with this, and a lot of your higher end tournaments also play with ball and hand rules. There's really a defensive side of pool. It can be a chess game at times, and the ball and hand rules is the only real way to make that fair. Because people could be missing on purpose, shooting the cue ball. You could shoot the cue ball in the pocket if you know your opponent has a ball behind the head string, and you give him ball in hand in the head string, he's got to kick it, he's got no shot. So you can't scratch on purpose without giving up a true ball in hand, and now we can put it anywhere. So there's some more strategy involved with it. But okay, so this is how the ball in hand works, and there's a couple of funny rules they're using here because they have a mix of like an American 8-ball and what appears to be English black ball. So I exchanged a message with one of the devs on the forums, and they're not really using a standardized 8-ball rule. It is kind of a hybrid. So I've come up with what I think they're using, and I can kind of explain that to you. So first off, on the opening break, if you scratch or foul on the opening break, you'll be given ball in hand in the kitchen. Now the kitchen is this area behind the head string. So when you have ball in hand in the kitchen, you have to shoot outside of the head string. You have to shoot a ball out here. You can't shoot a ball in here. However, this doesn't always seem to be working correctly because I had it come up the other day where I was able to shoot one of those balls and keep shooting. But the intended rule is you have to shoot outside the head string. You could also bank the cue ball off the bottom rail as long as it crossed the head string before it touched the ball and came back, and then you bank this. That'd be a good shot too. But you always have to shoot it outside of the head string if it's ball in hand in the kitchen. Now if it's ball in hand anywhere on the table, and I played some people online and they got the ball in hand anywhere on the table, and they went and put it behind the head string. They didn't understand. No, it goes anywhere you want. That's what a ball in hand is. Anything goes. Put it anywhere. Alright, so what results in a ball in hand? A pocket scratch, except for on the break, and a bad hit. Or if you jump the cue ball off the table, we'll call that a scratch also. That's a ball in hand foul. Alright, so what do you have to do to make a good hit? Alright, you have to contact one of your group of balls, or the 8-ball if you happen to be shooting for the 8-ball, and then you must either pocket one of your balls, or any ball has to go to the rail. And I know that sounds confusing. Alright, let me show you. Okay, I have low balls. I'm coming up here to shoot the 3, just to show you what a good hit is. Alright, if I hit this ball, and it touches that rail, that's a good hit, no foul. I know it says ball in hand open table, but I'm in practice mode, so you're going to get that all the time. Alright, so what if I do this? I hit my ball first. This is key. You got to hit your ball first. Alright? My opponent's ball hit the rail. That's fine. You can never hit the 8-ball first unless you're on the 8-ball. It's not a neutral ball. I know some sets of rules play the 8-ball neutral. Okay, that's a good hit. No foul. That's a foul. I hit my ball, nothing contacted the rail. Likewise, if I have the low balls, if I hit the 8-ball first, ball in hand foul. If I hit my opponent's ball first, ball in hand foul. And there's also another strange rule they're using here, and I think it's part of the black ball rules. If I pocket my opponent's ball, even though I made my ball the way I wanted to, this happened to me. Alright, my opponent's ball's near the pocket, and I played my 3 or my low ball off of his ball, went in fine, but then his ball banked to the side. And that's a foul in these rules. So keep that in mind. You can't pocket your opponent's ball. And I want to go into some reasons why I really hate that rule after I go over one more thing on this ball in hand. Alright, there's a quiz now. What do we got to do to make a good hit? Contact one of our balls, and either then contact a rail with any ball, or pocket one of your balls. Okay, so tell me this. Is that a good hit or a foul? That's a foul. I hit the rail, and then the rails you hit before your ball are irrelevant. It's what happens after you hit your ball. So that in itself is a foul. Now, had the 3 ball come to this rail, or even the cue ball went to a rail, that's a good hit. And I also should have mentioned that too. The cue ball counts, okay? So if I do this, that's a good hit, because the cue ball went to the rail. As long as some ball makes a rail after contact, it's a good hit. Alright, so how can we use this in a game? Now there's a strategy to pool. This is where the defense comes in. Alright, we got low balls. Let's set up something. Let's set up an easy safe. Now you got to learn to play safe. You don't want to just be handing your opponent an easy run out. Okay, let's say we got this. This is an easy safe situation. I'm at the table. My opponent's on the 8 ball. Alright, I don't have a good shot. I can try to wing some wild bank, let the cue ball loose. Most likely, I'm going to lose the game if I miss. Alright, so let's not give him that. I would come up here. I would make a legal hit. Alright, we're going to play this. We're going to hit the 6. And the idea is to stick the cue ball on the 3 ball. Alright, so come up here, soft shot. Just tap it. Nice and light. Good hit. He's buried. He's got nothing. Okay? So he's kicking. He's got to try to pull off a wild bank just to make a hit. Chances are 99% chance he's not going to make that ball. And I would say it's also a high percentage chance he's not even going to hit that ball. So if he doesn't hit it, you have ball in hand. Now, this is a piece of cake at this point. You almost can't go wrong here. Alright, so think, it's not dirty pool to play a legal safe. Alright, so think, don't try to get ball in hands out of your opponents. You'll win a lot more games. Okay, one other thing I want to show you is why I don't like this can't make your opponent's ball. This takes away a lot of strategy. Okay, let's say my opponent, he's got a ball sitting in front of that pocket. I have balls all over the place here and nowhere to put them because he's got that pocket tied up. So why wouldn't I come over here? This is what I would do in a normal pool game. Alright? Put his ball in, and hopefully maybe my ball sits there and ties the pocket up. Now I got that pocket. That's strategy. Or, and I know I'm not going to pull this off, or maybe I will. Why not play it to make both balls? This would be a normal 8-ball, APA or BCA rules. This would be a legal shot. You're playing it to make both balls. And I'll tell you what, it's not as easy as it looks. And when you make that shot, oops, I didn't make it. If you pull that shot off, it's a really nice shot. And they don't let you take that shot. So what I did right there would be a ball in hand to my opponent. And I really don't like that rule. But that's it. That's ball in hand in a nutshell. I hope that helps you out a little bit.